Hey guys, how are you going? Today we're looking at the eclipse window of new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius happening on the 17th of February and all the way through to the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that is happening on the 3rd of March. I will be talking specifically for Aries this time, so we can just dive a bit deeper into these two eclipses starting this new year, and let's see what it brings to you and how you can work with these energies just so that you are empowered, sovereign, lovey-dovey, and awesome. To stay awesome, yeah? Okay, let's dive in. We're starting with the new moon solar eclipse, which is also the Chinese New Year, and the year of the horse will officially start. The fire horse. Oh my God. The fire, hope not the fire hose, but the fire horse. The hose. No, not the other one. God. I wonder what the caption's gonna say this time. Anyway, so Aries, you are becoming a new person. We already know that. There will be, shifts and turns happening to you this year. They have kind of already started. You already started feeling it. Neptune has just entered your sign. There's a video about that you can watch in the description below. Saturn has also is already inching towards Neptune as we speak now, and it will be in your sign within days. It's very shortly. So it's like you are being a waffle that's just freshly pressed. Before you were a dough, and now you are a waffle, and you are having an eclipse in your 11th house. The new moon solar eclipse is happening in your 11th house, and then 2 weeks later the full moon one will be happening in your 6th house, right, Virgo. So within this period you will be, I guess, seeing what pattern of the waffle you are. Is it squares? Is it triangles? Is it like Mickey Mouse shape? What is going on? Like, oh, it's chaotic waffle, or like abstract art waffle. You don't know, but you kind of know. But another interesting thing, if you really don't know, because it's Neptune, right, is in your sign. If you really don't know, you can just look around your friends and see who are your friends. Aquarius is the ruler of your house, like it's where your friends live. They live in the Aquarius village. You can just come and pay a visit and see, is this still a friend? Perhaps you are becoming something different, and your friends will reflect that, and you are inviting a whole new bunch with this eclipse, new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. Like, I just think I have to say it all the time, so it's like we are on the same page. You just see the person you're becoming through the reflections of your friends, and that would be a big teller where you are right now, where you're going, and what are you going to use to get there, right? So it's exciting. I consider this a pro of a transit. Aquarius, it's very original. So you become very original, very independent, and if your friends, let's say, only drink margaritas or vanilla lattes, you are picking beetroot latte, or you're grabbing a chili margarita, and that's cool. And you are the one ripe berry in between these like green berries, you know? You feel the urge to stand out and be independent in yourself, because you are throwing the crutches away. The crutches of this friends' support or like winning credibility among them. There's none of that anymore. And you feel like run, Forrest, run, you know, like just going for it. And they whether cheer you on or they don't. And that's how you see the eclipse is kind of like a new start. So there will be a new start, but where there is a start, previously there is an ending. So I just don't want to like put a wedge in between relationships that you have already in your circles. But like if the foundation is not good, it's not gonna be lasting for this new era, right? So good luck. I mean, you you find out for yourself, and it will be Like around 6 months, you can really like suss it out, because the eclipses work a bit longer than, they kind of have a ripple, like wave effect, that it's not going to be on the eclipse day that all your friends are becoming like crazy, but, or they see you as crazy. It's more like the clock starts and then the chess game begins. You have a plan. It has been brewing somewhere in the ethers, and finally you sense there is a direction, and you go for this direction, and you like this direction, even though it could feel a bit uncomfortable. You are still at the drawing board. There's no really guarantees about it. It's very chaotic, erratic, and crazy, innovative, and all Aquarian, and all like just throwing noodles at the wall. But you look at them and you're like, what a streak of genius that is. Let's do it, guys. Or you do it on your own if like everyone is just like, and that's a pro of the transit, because you finally have this sail in your winds to, or the wind in your sails, yeah, that one, to go for your new direction, to your goals. It's great because you have been a bit, I don't know, like with Chiron and Aries all these years, you have been a little bit like an imposter child. Imposter, not the poster child, the imposter syndrome poster child. Oh my God, I don't know how I came up with these things. This is all freestyle. I mean, I have like my notes, but this is all freestyle, guys. So these are the good benefits of this solar eclipse, right? And let's look at the negatives now, because we have to be looking at where to put, a bit of warm, soft pillow if we fall. So coming back to the point one with the friends and circles and associations, all the 11th house things. That one is, yeah, you could be like pissing someone off with your spicy margarita, and they say or do something that doesn't really align with you anymore, and you feel ostracized and you feel uncomfortable adjusting to this new landscape. And that can be uncomfortable. That's maybe the only word. It's not necessarily like, oh no, give me a handkerchief. It's more like, oh well. Very Aquarian, like how Aquarian energy can be very over the top, but also very undermining. I honestly think that Aquarian energy is like static. It's looking at the static TV, and if you look at it for long enough, you will start seeing things in there. So pay attention to what you are seeing and to what you're not seeing as well. And how do you know the difference? And it's all about your friendships, right? All about your associations and all those people and groups and communities and whatnot. And my maybe advice here, if someone is rotating like Nibiru, it's like an elliptic thing. It's not even a circle around the sun, right? So you just, when they are like far away, fair enough. And then they kind of coming back at you. Just be warm and be cool and don't hold any grudges, because they will rotate back again. Back out, back again, back out, back again. And that will be the Pluto's effect for you here, because Pluto is an Aquarius. Black and white sometimes. So with the goals shifting, the con of the transit is just understanding your priorities while they are shifting. Are you still holding on to the old goals? What do they really like just give them a little bit of boost and refresh the windows and refresh like the servers, yeah, so that you don't have any old cookies collecting data that is stacking old information. Apply this new information that is coming to you this eclipse, so you can prioritize your goals in a way that doesn't create chaos. That's the thing, because it can be chaotic. Oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, and then you were doing really good stuff already and you forgot about it, and then like you've lost some time, and this stuff is not ripe yet. So I would say just be like feet on the ground, wipe the whiteboard, and apply this energy, this new fresh energy, this new beginning to the old goals just as much. Give them love and attention to the new goals. Don't just, unless you're so, unless they bring you down. If the old goals bring you down and they give you nervous system overload, I guess you would have to check in with yourself. Why is that? This is not really a con for Aries, but you could be evolving and outgrowing everyone like a tall poppy, so tall that you strain your back or you are uncomfortable evolving. But I don't think this is going to be the case because Saturn is there in your sign, just entered, and it's like very screechy tires thing, like you're just trying to make it to the turn without scratching half of the body off. And I don't think you will have that big of a evolution stretch. Maybe, let me know. But it's going to be like a momentum. And I want you to use that Neptune in your sign now to feel your body so that you can feel the momentum and make it like a pulse. Make it like switching on and switching off, like the particles. Switching on and switching off. There's like a pulse to it. Day, night, breath in, breath out, in and out. Like this salsa dance, I guess. Good luck with that. And that is your solar new moon eclipse in Aquarius. All about the 11th house. Right now, Aries, let's look at your full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse. And that is the 3rd of March. Let's look at the pros and cons of this transit. With this transit, as it is in the 6th house, it's all about your health and your routine. You can see clearly because it's a full moon, it's illuminated, but the moon is eclipsed by the sun. You can still see things that are kind of unseen about your health. So maybe there's a checkup, or you just realize that this routine is no longer really pleasant or working, or it's too expensive, or you need to upgrade, it's not good enough and you need to make it even more la-di-da. So it can go either way. It's an eclipse, who knows, right? And you just like wake up to it. There is a clarity about it, and there is a decisive kind of mojo about it as well. So you know what you're doing by adjusting. Virgo likes to criticize, adjust, and renovate and polish things. So you will polish your yoga mat. It's beautiful smell now. And you will give this Trigonasana a go. Again. Or maybe not. Maybe you will just swap it for something else. Amazing pro of the transit is streamlining your workflow. Your day. In the morning is this. In the lunchtime, we have lunch here. And it's always this. And it's this and that. And it's flowing. It's ripening. It's giving you the fruit of your carefully structured labor. And it becomes very seamless. It's becoming like something you've been working hard at since South Node has been in Virgo. It's been almost, a year and a half. And you like, yeah, okay, I think I got it. I think I finally got it. And I am happy with it. So that's a good pro. And the really great one as well is perfectionism that has evolved to the point of acceptance for you. When it comes to your work, when it comes to your everyday matters, your health, you kind of like forgave yourself for things you did in the past that were not healthy. You forgave yourself for being a bum all these years. You forgave yourself for being a workaholic all these years. Which one is the most stirring, So this would be your stirring that you would need to go through and release, and emotionally release, and just say this mantra. I forgive myself for going through that. And that's done. And even write it, do order a neon sign and put it in your room. And that will be your medal for for your life in the last year and a half, or in the last, I don't know, this, you know, like the nodal shifts cycles, 9 years, 18 years. So you think like what it would be the lens you're looking at. Order that neon sign and just put it on your altar. I don't know, anywhere where you can see it, and just remember that one, because Virgo has to forgive at some point. I know it doesn't want to, but it has to because it's inching its way towards Pisces eventually. And let's uncover the last but not least, the cons of the transit for Virgo full moon lunar eclipse. This is like just, I will sum it up into one big con because it's the same energy. So we've got that new moon solar eclipse, and we're like, oh my God, new energies, new surroundings, new platforms, new friends. I'm such a socialite. And then you come home and it's all dirty and the socks need to be washed and the kids are hungry, the cats are hungry, the fish are hungry. Vacuum cleaner needs to be cleaned out. You need to order new filters. It's like all this like shit. And that could be like a big slap in the face because you wanted to be this like high-end vintage Chanel show with the music and everyone is sitting in a row and taking notes and like flipping through the invite book. But at home, it's just everyday routine, everyday grind, everyday brushing your teeth, you know, waking up to this like in your mouth, and then you go through the motions. You know, you kind of have to. So that is the con of the transit that coincides with the feeling of pressure that now, because we're on this high, we want to go into this frantic action to fix that, right? To perfect it, to clarify it. You have time. We have another eclipse next year in 2027 in February. That is the Virgo eclipse, and it will be the last one in like next 9 years. So you have time for at least the whole year to streamline everything. Streamline, delegate, whatever you need to do. So that's just, do not go cringe on yourself and on the thing that is like really cringe. It is. But apply that sort of, you know, I don't know, be like water kind of mentality, like just flow with it. Apply that mutable energy of Virgo into your everyday life so that you can, you know, multitask and be perfect and imperfect. If we strip our 3D, we're in the 3D, but actually we are also at the same time in other dimensions in the 12D. It's part of our architecture. Over there, we are, I mean, not perfect, but closer, closer to perfect. So, like, by just having that in the back of your mind, you know, like that could help. Maybe that's another neon sign you need to print. I'm perfect. Don't go with the, black swan, going black swan on yourself. Get a kangaroo paw and just scratch it, you know, like... Buy a kangaroo paw, you know, like those ones. Oh my God, in Australia we have them. They're like hideous. It's literally like a little kangaroo paw and you can scratch yourself with it. Very popular with the tourists. Oh my God, sorry. I love animals, animal rights and everything, all good. But I'm not like, you know, like Pamela Anderson, I guess. It's just a joke. Ha ha. And last but not least, rest and recalibrate and relax. Virgo is ideally, the archetype of Virgo is a spa salon. You walk into this white room with the white robe in your mouth and they put it away and they just really give you this experience. So be that experience for yourself. And yeah. That would be it. So on the new moon, let your hair out, be all Aquarian, and on the full moon in Virgo, wrap it up, flow, and streamline, which is whichever way you take it. I love you so much, Aries. Thank you very much. And yeah, let me know what is going on with you and how are you preparing for this interesting new era. Yeah, I appreciate your comments, shares, and likes. check out my description below, and I will see you next time in the next video. Love you. Bye.